Commemorative stamps, a logo design competition and a series of high-level visits. Singaporeans and Bruneians can look forward to these and other initiatives as the two nations mark 40 years of bilateral relations. Singapore's President Tharman Shanmugaratnam said this at a state banquet at the Istana Nurul Iman, the official residence of the Sultan of Brunei, Hassanal Bolkiah. Mr. Tharman is currently on a state visit there. Aslam Shah with more from Brunei.
Mr. Tharman hopes that these activities, will help to strengthen the relations between Singaporeans and Bruneians because the kinship between both the people and the government of Singapore and Brunei is very important, and it's what makes the special relationship that is being described between Singapore and Brunei. Now, just here I'm at the back of the Istana Nurul Iman Hall. The state banquet is happening right now, right behind me, and right at the front of the hall is where the President and the Sultan is, along with their respective delegations. Now, President Tharman just moments earlier delivered an address to this audience, and he talked about how important this kinship is between the two nations, and also that it is very important for the relationship to actually expand to greater heights, especially in new and emerging areas.
As small nation-states whose core interests are best served by an open and rules-based international economic order, we seek a high level of ambition in our cooperation. We are now raising our strategic partnership to an even higher level. But underpinning it all must be the trust between us, and particularly between future generations of Bruneians and Singaporeans.
It was a very busy day for the President and his wife, Mrs. Togi Shanmugaratnam, and also the delegation. Earlier in the afternoon, President Tharman went to a forest area at about 1 hour's drive away from where we are at right now, and basically he went to an SAF, Singapore Armed Forces training area to visit officer cadets who are there. Now, these are SAF personnel who are serving part of their 2-year national service and are on their way to become officers, and these personnel managed to show off their skills to the President, and this includes making shelters, making fires, and also cooking in the jungle. Now, the President also had an engagement with them. During this engagement, he praised the professionalism of the personnel and also commended them for going through rigorous training here in Brunei. Now, the area that's been provided to Singapore, the Singapore military, for the SAF training is part of a close and long-standing defense cooperation between the two nations. Now, this is another part of the relationship, the symbiotic relationship that President Tharman describes in his speech earlier, that makes the relationship between Singapore and Brunei special.
Not only has our defense cooperation enhanced the professionalism of our servicemen, it has also strengthened our military's interoperability.